Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good afternoon to all. I request everyone to mute yourself. Hello, my screen is visible.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I request everyone to pin my screen. My name is Gauri Bhagat. I request everyone to pin my screen. And others, please do not present your screen. All participants, pin my screen. My name is Gauri Bhagat. Okay, so good afternoon to all. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so day 4. So today's topics. In today's session, we are going to cover the Python data types conversion. Means how to convert the one data type into the another data types. So the first topic is the Python data type conversion, and the second topic is a list operation. We are going to discuss the different operation which are which we can perform on a list. For example, length, mean, max, append, count, external, multiple functions are there. Okay, so we are going to discuss all the list operation, all the function which will be performed on a list. Okay, so let's start with the first topic. The today's first topic is a Python data type conversion. Okay, so what is the meaning of data type conversion? In data type conversion, we can convert the one data type into the another data type. Okay, we can convert the one data type into the another data types. Now we'll start with integer. Okay, now see x is equal to 1. Here the x is equal to 1. The x variable we are assigning the 1. Now the 1 is an integer value, so the x is a variable of type integer. Okay, now convert this x value, convert this integer. Means what? Convert, now x is a type, x is a variable of type integer. Now convert this x variable into float, complex and str. So float, complex and str, these are the data types in a Python, basic data types in Python. Okay, so we can convert this integer data type into the float, complex and string. Okay, now how to convert that? To convert this integer value into the float. Okay, so the float, type the float, in a bracket write the variables. Here we want to convert the x into float, so the float into that variable, so it will convert the variable x into the float and it will store in y. Okay, next is a, if you want to convert this x integer value, okay, into complex, so to the complex, okay, is a word, to that word pass the x. So x is a type, is a variable of type integer, so it will convert the x from into complex. Okay, now if you want to convert the x into string, you can convert str in bracket, mention the variable name. So here the x is
Ma'am, your
Gauri
screen
ma'am,
is
your
not
screen is not
visible.
visible. Visible. Gauri,
Hmm.
screen नहीं दिख रही.
Ma'am, visible है.
No, it is visible, ma'am, but there are two IDs. You have to ping one of the ID. There are two IDs. एक ID से नहीं हो रहा है तो दूसरे ID से पिन करो.
No, hello madam, there is only one ID. Hello Suchita ma'am.
नहीं, मुझे
हेलो,
दो दिख रहे हैं मैडम. मैंने दूसरे इससे किया तो मेरा तब जाके
नहीं
हुआ.
नहीं, एक ही आईडी है मेरा
हाँ,
मैडम, एक ही आईडी से
तो
मैंने लॉगिन किया. एक आईडी नहीं है, दो है, एक प्रेजेंट है और एक
नहीं,
ये
जब
कर
हम
रहा
लोग स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट करते हैं ना मैडम, तो दो आईडी जनरेट होते हैं. स्क्रीन
है.
जब
हाँ,
प्रेजेंट करते हैं ना, तो दो आईडी जनरेट होते हैं. तो उसमें से
Are
एक
students
आईडी में
able
स्क्रीन
to?
नहीं दिखती.
को स्टूडेंट को दिख रही है तो ठीक है, पूछ लो एक बार.
एंड बाकी
निकिता,
अदर स्टूडेंट
निकिता,
स्टॉप
स्टॉप
प्रेजेंटिंग द
प्रेजेंटिंग.
स्क्रीन.
मैम, जब आपने एंड किया स्क्रीन तब नहीं दिखती, और जब प्रेजेंट करते हो तो दो आईडी दिखता है मैम.
हाँ, तो जो
हाँ,
प्रेजेंट कर रहा आईडी है ना उसको सिलेक्ट करो, जो आप प्रेजेंट करने
यस
वाला आईडी
मैम.
है ना उसको आपको सिलेक्ट करना है.
क्योंकि बार बार वही प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था, कल के भी सेशन में वही प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था। तो यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट दोनों में से एक आईडी में स्क्रीन दिखती है, वो वाला आईडी सिलेक्ट करो एंड पिन दैट स्क्रीन।
Now it is visible.
यस मैडम।
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In so today's session, we are going to discuss about the data type conversion and the list operation. Okay. The first topic is a data type conversion. So what is the meaning of data type conversion? In data type conversion, we can convert the one data type into the another data type. Okay. So the first we'll discuss about the int, how to convert the int into the another data type. Now see the example x is equal to 1. So here to the
Excuse me, ma'am.
variable x, we are assigning the integer value. Hello.
Ma'am, yesterday I think this topic has been covered. Data type conversion.
No. This topic is not covered. In today's session, I'm going to cover this topic in detail.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, just talk about the one example. In today's session, we are going to convert list. Okay, set. We are going to convert all the data type into the another data type. So x is a type of integer variable. So we can convert the integer variable x into the float, complex, and string. Okay, now let's take an example. The x variable of type integer. First we'll print converting complex to converting integer to complex. And converting into string. सेव मैंने डी ड्राइव पे सेव किया है. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने उसको A22 नाम दिया है, A22.py. ओके, डी ड्राइव में सेव. Now how to run this program? On command prompt. Okay, on command prompt. Sorry, go to command prompt. On command prompt, type D because I've saved that program in D drive. Okay, and what is the program name? Program name is Python. First type Python. Python. A22.py. Now see, we're converting the integer into float. So what is the output for float? Output is a 1.0. For complex number, what is the output? 1.0j. And for string, what is the output? 1. Now here the 1 is not an integer value. Here the 1 is a string. Okay. This is how we can convert the integer into the float, complex, and str. Now on the first day, we already discussed about the another data types like list, tuples, and set. Okay. Now here we cannot convert the integer. Here we cannot convert the integer into the list, into tuple, set, or dictionary. Okay. We can convert the int only in float, complex, and str. Next is a conversion of a float data type. Now we can convert the float into int, into complex, and str. Clear? Convert the float value into int, complex, and str. I will show in command prompt now. Check. Now see, x is equal to see. Now x is equal to 2.0. Now it's a float value. Now convert this float into integer. For example, a is equal to int x. See, What is the value of A? 2. Now we are converting this float into int. Now complex. Converting the X float value into the complex data type. Next, str of. Okay, now see. Now we are converting the X. What is the value of X? X is a 2.0. We are converting the X into the str. Now see, it is showing in a single quote. So single quote means what? It is a string. Okay, it is not an integer. It is a string. Now try to execute this. Code. Now convert the float into the integer, complex, and str. Okay, now again here we cannot convert the float value into list, into tuple, set, or dictionary. Okay, we cannot convert the float into the list, tuple, and set. We can convert the float into the integer, complex, and str. इन तीनों टाइप में ही आप कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो. Cannot convert the float value into the list, tuple, and set. Clear? Now try to execute this code. Try to execute the. आप कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे भी कर सकते हो. डन हो गया. हेलो, इज इट डन? Okay. The next is the conversion of string data type to the another data type. Okay, now here we can see here the A is a variable of type string. We are storing the string in A variable. See 1 2 3, this 1 2 3 is mentioned inside the single quote, so it is treated as a string, and we are storing the string in variable A. Now we'll see the conversion of this string variable A. We can convert the string variable into integer, float, complex, list, tuple, or set. We can convert, now see, we can convert the string into integer, float, complex, list, tuple, and set. देखो यहाँ पे हम स्ट्रिंग किस में भी लिस्ट में भी कर सकते हैं, टपल में भी कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे देखो फ्लोट, here you cannot convert the float into tuple, list, set. Okay, but we can convert the string into the list, tuple, and set. Clear? Now we'll take one example here. Converting string to float. Print C. Converting string to complex. Into list. We are printing F. Converting string to tuple. Converting string to set. Save this file. F. Here we use double B. Now save this program. Save A33. Okay, now see the converting string into integer. What is the output? 1, 2, 3. Converting a string into float. Okay, what is the output? 1, 2, 3 dot 0. We are converting the string into complex number. We are converting the string into list. See the output of list 1, 2, 3. We are converting the list into tuple. Okay, the tuple, for tuple use a round bracket. So it is converting into the tuple, converting into the set. Okay, here we cannot convert this string into the dictionary because for dictionary we require key and value pair. Okay, so this is actually conversion of a string to different data type. Okay, now try to execute this code. Try to execute. Is it visible to everyone? Is it visible?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
now try to execute this. This is the conversion of a string into different data type. Okay, done. Here I am storing this value in one variable and printing the value of that variable here in print function. Okay, done. Again, screen is not visible.
मॅम आहे विजिबल.
Okay. Okay, the next. Next is the conversion of a list data type into the another data type. Okay, now see the A is a list. Okay, A is a list. List is represented in a square bracket. Okay, now here we can convert the list into the str, tuple and set. Here we can convert the list into str, tuple and set. We cannot convert the list data type into the float, complex. Okay, but we can convert the list into the str, tuple and set. A is a variable of type list. आपको करना है मेरे साथ, इसलिए मैं आपके लिए मैं यहाँ पे टाइप कर रही हूँ. Print converting to str B. आपको एग्जीक्यूट करना है, एग्जीक्यूट करने के बाद आपको पता चलेगा एक्चुअली वो क्या हो रहा है. कन्वर्टिंग लिस्ट टू टपल, कन्वर्टिंग लिस्ट टू सेट. Okay, now here the list. A44.p1. Sorry. Here we are converting the list into str. See the output. Okay, we are converting the list into tuple. Okay, we are converting the list into set. Okay, the next. Okay, now try to convert this. Try to execute this code. Convert the list into a string, tuple, and set. Okay, the next is a tuple. Now convert the tuple. Okay, convert the tuple into the string, list, and set. Okay, now D is a variable of type tuple. Now convert this tuple into the string, list, and set. Now see here, we cannot convert this tuple into the integer float. Okay, we can convert only that tuple variable, tuple data type into the string, list, and set. Okay, now try to execute this code. Try to execute. So try to execute this. Conversion of tuple into string, list, and set. In complex calculation, we require this conversion. Internally, we require to convert the one data type into the another data type. Okay, done. Is it done? Is it done? Now my screen is visible, na?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Now try to execute this. Convert the tuple. Conversion of a tuple into different data types. जुपिटर में करो, एटम में करो, कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट पे करो, कहाँ पे भी करो, पर एग्जीक्यूट करना है आपको ये. Done. Shall I proceed? Okay, the next is the set. Now conversion of a set data type into the string, list, and tuple. Now A is a variable of type set. How to declare the set? Set is declared inside the curly brackets, opening curly bracket and the closing curly bracket. Okay, now A is a variable of type set. And how to convert the set into another data type? To convert the set into the str, use a str, to that str pass a variable name A, and A is a type of a variable set. Okay, to the list variable we are passing the A set. To the tuple we are passing the A as a set, and it will convert. It will convert the set into the first line. Here it will convert the set into the string. Here it will convert the set into the list, and last it will convert the set into the tuple. Clear? Now try to execute this. अभी यहाँ पे देखो, here you cannot convert the set into the float, complex data type, integer. You cannot convert. Only these three conversions are possible with the set. आपको करना है साइमल्टेनियसली. You done? किया सबने ये? Conversion of set.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, you can type in chat box. Is it done? Okay. Okay, so we discuss about the conversion of one data type into the another data type. Clear? Now the next topic is a different operation on a list, on Python list. Okay, so what is the meaning of list? On day one we discuss about the list. Okay, list is the same as the array. Okay, what is array? In array we can store the multiple value in one variable in array. Okay, same in a list also we can store the multiple value in same variable. Okay, but what is the difference between array and list? Okay, in an array we can store the value of a same data type. Okay, we store only the value of a same data type in one variable. If you declare the array of integer a, okay, if you declare the array of integer a, so what is the meaning of that array of integer a? Means what, in that a variable you can store only the integer value. Okay, but in a list you can store.
गौरी मैम,
Hello,
गौरी
yes,
मैम परत एकदा होस्ट करा ना मॅम, परत एकदा होस्ट करा ना.
present का. Hello,
स्क्रीन परत एकदा होस्ट करा मॅम.
एक minute. I request everyone to stop presenting.
येस मॅम, विजिबल.
Okay, so what is array? In array we store the element of the same data type. Okay, but in Python if you create the list, in that list you can store the items of a different data types. ऐसे नहीं कि आपको int store करना है, character store करना है. In array, in a list you can store the element of a different data types. Okay, now see, this is a declaration of a list. In square bracket all the items. See, here we are storing the character and string. List 1, list 2. Okay, similarly the list is start with the index 0. Okay, how to identify the how to access this list? We can access the list using the index position. The first index is nothing but what? The 0th index. Second is a 1. Third is a 2. Okay, so we can access the value of this list using the index. So these are the examples of a list. Okay, now how to access the list element? How to access? We can access using the index. Okay, now see, is a list. Okay, so we'll take one example here. See the list. Now how to access this list element? How to access the list element? We can access using the index. Okay, so list 1 of 0. So it will print physics. See, it will print physics. And list 1 of 1 colon 5. Okay. What is the output of this list 1 colon 5 means what? What it will print? It will print from index 1 to 4. See, it will print from index 1 to 4. Okay. यहाँ पे 4 index ही नहीं. So it will print from. Let me take one here. Add one point. Enter. Okay. Now see this output list 1 comma 5. See, it will start from index 1. At index 1 the chemistry. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It will print 3 till 4. ज़्यादा एलिमेंट लेते हैं. फर्स्ट सेट स्टार्ट किया, कब तक प्रिंट किया? टिल 4th लोकेशन. First location there is a chemistry. First, second, third and fourth. At 4th location 23232 is value. उसने 5th location का value print नहीं किया. Okay, so this square bracket is called as what? A slice operator. Using the slice operator we can select the part of that list. Okay. Try to execute this. This is the accessing of a values in a list. Try to execute. Done. Okay, done. Okay. Now next, updating a list. Okay. So now see here, the list is a changeable. Why it is a list is called as changeable? In a list, we can update the values. Okay. Now see, this is a list. Okay. It's a list. If you want to update the value, how to update the value in a list? In a that list, in a that square bracket, mention the index. Okay. Now see, it will print the value. Okay. See, it will print the list. But here I want to change the value at a location 2, at a index 2. At a index 2 is value is what? 1997. I want to change this value at index 2. मुझे वहां पे क्या put करना है? 2001. Okay. So you can change, you can update the values in a list. Okay. How to update? You can mention the index. 2 index. List of 2 means what? It will update the value at a location 2. And what is the value at location? What is the value of location 2? 1997. It will update and it will store what? It will store? It will store 2001. Okay. So list is the changeable. Why the list is called as changeable? We can change the elements of the list. Okay. I will execute this. Okay. Save. Now see the new value available at index 2. What is the value available at index 2? See, at index 2, the available value is 1997. Okay, 1997. And here we are updating that value. See, at index 2, we are storing the value 2001. So after updation, here we are printing that value. What it will print? It will print. See, what it will print? It will print 2001 after updation. Okay, so we can, on a list, we can perform the update operation. How to perform the update operation? We can mention that position of that index and we can update. Okay, now try to execute this code. Try to execute. आप लोग कर रहे हो ना? Try to execute at your end. Okay, try to execute this. Done. Okay. Next is a delete. Okay, now how to delete the element from the list? Okay, to remove that, different ways to remove the element from the list. Okay, the first method is using del keyword. Okay, there are different ways to remove the element from the list. The first we'll discuss about the del keyword. Okay, to remove the list element, you can use the del statement if you know the exact which elements you are deleting. Okay, if you know the position of that element, you can use the del keyword. Okay, now see how to write the del keyword. See, the list 1 is declared del list 1 2. What is the meaning of 2? Here you want to delete the element which is present at the index 2. Okay, so here we know the position of that index. If you know the position, you can use the del. There are different ways of deleting the element from the list. Okay, if you know the index, if you know the position of that list, in that case, you can directly use the del keyword. And how to use the del keyword? Del space list 1. See, here the list 1 is declared. From this list 1 2 means what? It will delete the element which is present at index 2. Okay, see, Okay, here we are printing the list, and again we are printing the list after deletion operation. Okay, A66. See, here we are printing the first list. Okay, we are printing the list, and we are printing the list after deletion. Okay, see, it will delete the element at index 2. Okay, index 2 पे क्या था? Index 2 में क्या था? 1997. तो वो हमने delete किया. And after deletion, what is the output? Physics, chemistry, and 2000. Okay, so we can delete the element using indexed, using del keyword. To the del keyword, pass the name of that list and in square bracket index. Now try to execute this code. Execute this code at your end. Try to execute. जब आप फंक्शंस वगैरह आपको है बाद में फंक्शंस वगैरह प्रोसीजर, तब आपको ये सारे फंक्शंस यूज करने हैं उसमें. फंक्शंस लिखेंगे ना तब टू राइट द कोड यू नीड दिस इनबिल्ट फंक्शन. डन. टाइप इन चैट बॉक्स. Okay, now one thing, here the del keyword is not returning the any value. Okay, this del keyword is not returning any value, means आप यहाँ पे ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते. Okay, आपने मैंने यहाँ पे n वेरिएबल लिया और मैंने यहाँ पे प्रिंट किया. Okay, it will show you the errors. Okay, so this del function is not returning any value. Okay, it will delete the value. Okay, it directly delete the value, it is not returning the deleting value. Okay, आपने यहाँ पे n लिखा, n is equal to, और मैंने यहाँ पे n यहाँ पे प्रिंट किया, so it will not allow. Okay, it will show you the error. Well, keyword is not returning the any value. Okay, now basic list operation. Okay, in basic list of operation, again there is a one plus sign. What is use of plus sign? Using plus sign we can concatenate, we can combine the two string. Okay, using plus sign we can combine a two list. Okay, and using asterisk sign, okay, using asterisk sign we can multiply. Okay, see L3, we are creating the new list L3, but we are, if you want to combine L1 and L2, how to combine the list L1 and L2? Use a plus sign, L1 plus L2. So it will concatenate, it will combine L1 and L2, and it will store that L1 output of L1 and L2 in L3. Clear? Okay, L1 asterisk 3 means what? It will repeat the list L1 3 times. Okay, I will execute this. Okay, so for example मैंने यहाँ पे लिया A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, B is equal to 4, 5, 6. Okay, C is equal to A plus okay, and we are printing C. We are concatenating. A is one list. Okay, B is another list. We are combining A plus B, and we are storing in C. And here we are printing the C. What it will print? It will print the combined output of A plus B. Here, now what is the meaning of asterisk? C, A asterisk 3. Okay, means what? C, it will repeat this A list 3 times. See, this is the first, second. See, first, second, and third. So it will repeat that A 3 times. These are the basic operations in list: concatenation and asterisk sign. Repetition. Asterisk is nothing but what? Repetition. Try to execute this code. Try to execute. Done? Done? Type in chat box. Is it done? And try to execute at your end. आपने करने के बाद ही आपको पता चलेगा क्या क्या है उसका क्या आउटपुट आ रहा है. ओके आपको ट्राई करना है। अभी आपको इजी लगेगा, जब आपको यूज करना होता है ना तब वो आपको याद नहीं आता क्योंकि आपने प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया होता है। ओके सो ट्राई टू एग्जीक्यूट। Okay, the next built-in functions and methods in a list. Okay, the first is a len. Okay, so what is the use of len? Len is a method. Okay, this len function, what is the purpose of this len function? It will calculate the length of a string. The len function calculate the length of the string. Okay, so how to write this len function? Len, and to this len function in round bracket pass the list. Okay, and what parameter list? Parameter list means what? To this len function we are passing what? The list. Okay, see here, and this len function return the count in one variable. Okay, so here you can use one variable and then in that variable it return the count. 1 minute length. Okay, so now see, we'll execute the len function plus a. Now see len of a. See, len of a is 3. Okay. Now this len function count the length of a. A is one list. Okay. Now see this len function return the value. This len function return the value means what? You can store that value in one variable. तो देखो मैंने क्या किया, m एक वेरिएबल लिया, m is equal to length of a. So it will calculate the length of a and it will store that length in one variable. So here I use one variable m. Enter. और मुझे आउटपुट प्रिंट करना है तो मैं यहाँ पे क्या यूज करूंगी, प्रिंट दैट वेरिएबल m बिकॉज वी आर स्टोरिंग द आउटपुट ऑफ दैट लेन इन वन वेरिएबल. द वेरिएबल नेम इज m. सी ओके, so here the len function is returning one value. आपने डायरेक्टली यूज किया तो भी चलेगा, बट आपको ये वैल्यू नीचे आपने सपोज फॉर लूप वगैरह यूज किया, आपको लेन कैलकुलेट करना है और आपको एक वेरिएबल में स्टोर करना है. इन दैट केस यू कैन स्टोर दैट इन वन वेरिएबल. इट इज अलाउड. व्हाई इट इज अलाउड? बिकॉज लेन फंक्शन इन build function is returning the value. That function is returning the value, you can store that in one variable. So here the len function is returning the value, we are storing that value in m. Okay, and how to print that value? Just type a variable name. Here I am typing the m and is displaying that value. What is the value here? 3. Okay, so length is a function used to count. It will count the length. Okay, you can directly print the length or you can show the length in one variable. Here. Okay, now try to execute, calculate the len. Try to execute. See, execute this. A list declare करो. Okay, का length calculate करो. Now use one variable. In that variable show that length and again print that variable. Try to execute. कोड करना है वहां पे आपको लेंथ कैलकुलेट करना है. इन दैट केस यू कैन यूज दिस इनबिल्ट फंक्शन लेंथ, कैलकुलेट द लेंथ. ओके, डन. नेक्स्ट, नाउ सी द max. Okay, so what is the use of max function? The max method return the element from the list with the maximum value. Okay, is what in the max it will compare. Okay, and it will return the maximum value from that list. Okay, see the max, max is a keyword, it's a function. Okay, to that function we are passing the list. Okay, and that max function will return the maximum value from that list. Okay, see here again this max function, it is returning the value. Okay, this max function is returning the value means what? We can store that value in one variable. Okay, now here I will declare one list, for example b of 22. This is one list. Okay. How to find the max value? See, max of a. Max of a, it will, sorry, यहाँ पे b लिखा. Max of will display. See the मैंने यहाँ पे b declare किया list. Okay, max of b means what? It will find out the maximum value from the list b. Okay, and here the maximum value of the 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4. Okay, it will display. See here, this max function returning the value means what? You can use one variable. Suppose मैंने यहाँ पे p use किया. P is equal to max of b. If the function is returning the value, you can store in one variable. I am storing that in p variable. See, फिर मुझे आउटपुट प्रिंट करना है. आपको क्या प्रिंट करना पड़ेगा? प्रिंट अ वेरिएबल. So here I am printing the variable p. See, it is displaying the output. Here, so what is use of max function? The max function find out the maximum value. Okay, max function find out the maximum value from the list. Okay, and this max function return the value. Okay, if it is returning the value means you can store that value in one variable and you can use that variable to print the value. Okay, now try to execute the max. Done. If you are done, type in chat box. And try at your end. It's a hands-on session. Try at your end. Okay. Now see. Now see here. Okay, now see, if you're using the max function, okay, see here. If you're using the max function, how to pass the value to that max? Okay. Now see here, I am passing the value. See, the max is a function. To that max function, I am passing the value. So it is valid. We are here in the first case, we are passing the two values and both are integer. So it is valid. Again, in a max function, we are passing the list. It is again valid because all are same type integer. Okay. Again, in third, we are passing the values which are all of string type. Okay, so all are of same type values. So again, it is valid. Okay. Now see the invalid list. Okay, so these are the first three are all the valid arguments for the max function. Okay, now see the second, the max 2 comma in bracket a is not allowed. Okay, if you find out the max from the list, one element is a smaller, one element is an integer, one element is a character. It is not allowed. Okay, now check. We'll see this. Okay, मैंने एक लिस्ट डिफाइन किया. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने एक लिस्ट डिफाइन किया यहाँ पे h. ओके, h पे मैंने डिफाइन किया यहाँ पे a कॉमा b, a किया मैंने यहाँ पे 1 किया कॉमा 2 किया. नाउ सी इन दिस लिस्ट वी आर स्टोरिंग 1 कैरेक्टर एंड 2 इंटीजर वैल्यू. ओके, एंड इफ यू want to use max, see max of, now see it will show the error. Okay, because it is not allowed. What is the job of max function? Max function will find out the maximum value. Okay, and if you have maximum value, it is finding the maximum value. Means to find that maximum value, internet it is using the comparison operator. It is comparing, means what it will compare a with 1, it will compare 1 with 2. Okay, but here you cannot compare the alphabet with a number. Okay, आपको max, आपको comparison करना है तो आपको क्या चाहिए? All should be of same type. सारे कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए और सारे इंटीजर होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे कंपैरिजन नहीं कर पा रहा है मैक्स फंक्शन, सो इट इज शोइंग मी द एरर. आपको सारे क्या चाहिए? एक ही टाइप के चाहिए, देन यू कैन यूज. यहाँ पे 4 किया. ओके, अभी मैंने क्या किया? मैक्स ऑफ h किया. सी, मैंने वो a निकाला. सी, नाउ इट इज शोइंग मी द आउट. व्हाई? बिकॉज ऑल द वैल्यूज इन दैट लिस्ट आर ऑफ सेम टाइप. ओके, इफ ऑल द वैल्यूज आर ऑफ सेम टाइप, इट कैन परफॉर्म व्हाट द show me the output here. So this is what the valid and invalid arguments to the max function. See, यहाँ पे भी आप empty भी नहीं पास कर सकते लिस्ट. लिस्ट में कुछ तो वैल्यू चाहिए. आपको कंपैरिजन करना है तो लिस्ट में कुछ तो वैल्यू चाहिए. Cannot pass the empty value to the max function. Okay, now see the second type. We are passing the string, integer and string. Again, the second is not allowed. The elements are of different type. Okay. Okay, now try to execute this code. Max, try to execute this code. Print the maximum value from list A and print the maximum value from list 2. Try to execute. Try to execute this. Find out the maximum value from list 1 and find out the maximum value from list 2. Try to execute. Is it done? What is output of max of list 1? What is output? Type in chat box. What is output? Max of list 1. Max of list 1. What is output? Max of list 1. What is output? Okay, the output is a C. Okay, so here in a list 1, the maximum value is a C. Okay, and list 2, the maximum value is a 700. So for list, the list 2, the max it will print the 700. Okay. Okay, the next min. Okay, so min means what? It will display the minimum value from the list. Means it will display the smallest value. It will return. Now see, again, min function, we are passing the list, and again this min function return the value. Return means what? We can store that value in one variable. Okay, so min function, it will display the smallest value. Okay, now try to execute this code. Use a min keyword instead of max. Use a min. Min means what? It will display the minimum value from a list. Try to execute. And type your output on chat box. Type your output in chat box. What is output of a minimum list 1? Type in chat box. What is output? Why are you typing capital A? Capital A is not output. Small a is output. Small a is output. Okay. Okay. Okay, now next is a list. So list is one method. In this method, convert that parameter into the list. Okay, sequence. Okay, it will take a sequence as the input. Okay, so here the sequence can be the list. Sequence can be the set. Okay, it can be the tuple. Okay, you can pass the set or tuple here in sequence variable, and it will convert into the list. Convert it into the list. See, one tuple. यहाँ पे मैंने एक tuple declare किया. See, हमने यहाँ पे list means what? How to declare the list? We can declare the list inside the square bracket. Okay, but अभी मुझे क्या करना है? List कीवर्ड यूज करना है. ओके, मींस हमें लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करना है. ओके, सो हमने यहाँ पे क्या लिया है? Here I have taken one example of list. Okay, sorry, one tuple. See, this is a tuple. And how to represent the tuple? We can represent tuple inside a round bracket. Okay, अभी मुझे क्या करना है? Convert this tuple into the list. Convert this tuple into the list. How to convert this tuple into the list? Use a list function. Okay, using list function, we can convert this tuple into the list. Okay, I will take this example. See, a tuple is one tuple. Now how to convert this in a list? Okay. मैंने अभी यहाँ पे क्या किया है? List one is equal to list. मुझे वो लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करना है. क्या पास करना है उसको? टपल. हमने टपल किया. टपल मीन्स व्हाट? हाउ टू डिक्लेयर द टपल? मेंशन दैट टपल. यू कैन राइट द टपल इनसाइड राउंड ब्रैकेट. ओके, मैंने राउंड ब्रैकेट में किया डिक्लेयर. नाउ कन्वर्ट इनटू द लिस्ट. हाउ टू कन्वर्ट? यूज अ लिस्ट कीवर्ड. दैट लिस्ट कीवर्ड पास अ टपल. मैंने पास किया. We are storing the output in a list one variable. Okay, and to print that, use a list one. See here, we are printing that. It will converting the tuple into the list. Clear? Try to execute this code. Try to execute. Okay. Now see here, to this list function we can pass the string. Okay, we can pass tuple or we can pass the string. मैंने एक डिक्लेयर किया string is equal to, मैंने डिक्लेयर किया है यहाँ पे देखो, hello world. Hello world. Okay. Now to convert this string into the list. Okay, तो मैंने अभी क्या किया? list 2. मैंने अभी list 2 लिया. एक वेरिएबल कौन सा भी ले लो, मैंने list 2 लिया. List is a keyword. To that list pass str. Okay. Pass str. मैंने यहाँ पे str पास किया. So it will store that output in a list 2. मुझे डिस्प्ले करना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? list C. It's converting that character into a list. Here we are converting the character into list. Declare a string. You can convert that string into list. Use a list keyword. Done. Type in chat box. Try at your end. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, next is the append method. Okay. This is append method. Append method. Using that append method, we can add an object into existing list. Means what? We can add an object in a list using append method. Again, there are different methods to add an object in a list. One method is append. Append is a keyword. Okay. See, the first is a list. List to that list dot append. So using that list, we can use the append method. And object is nothing but what? We can pass any object to that list. So it will append that object into the list. Okay. सी append हमने यहाँ पे क्या किया है? लिस्ट वन डिक्लेयर किया है. अब लिस्ट वन मैंने डिक्लेयर किया है यहाँ पे. वहां पे मैंने क्या अपेंड किया है? सी शार्प. We are printing the updating list. Save this program. We are printing the updated list. Okay. See, old list में क्या था? C++, Java and Python. We are appending the C sharp, and after append operation, we are printing the list. What is output? This is output. Append at the end of that list. Okay. Now see here, we cannot pass the multiple values. Okay, to the append function. Okay, we can pass only the one value at a time to the append. Okay, we cannot pass the multiple value to the append function. We can pass only the one value at a time to the append function. Okay, so it will take only one value at a time. Try to execute this code. Try to append the value. Try to execute. Done. Okay. So to the append we can pass only the one argument. See, अभी आप एक comma करके आप multiple operator pass नहीं कर सकते. At a time you can add only the one argument. Clear? Now next is the count function. Okay. So what is the use of count function? The count method return the how many times that object occur in a list. Okay, it will display the count of that object. Okay, now here you can pass that object and it will count that object in a list. Okay, the parameter means what? We can pass the parameter is nothing but what? We can pass the list. Okay, we can pass the object. Sorry, we can pass the object and it will count that object in a list. Okay, and how to use that count method? List dot count. And see, this function is returning the value. What it will return? It will return the count of how many times that object occur in a list. Okay. See, मैंने अभी क्या किया? एक लिस्ट डिक्लेयर किया. ओके, मुझे काउंट करना है. You can use the count function. मुझे क्या काउंट करना है? लिस्ट dot count function. Inside this count function, inside this round bracket, mention the object. Okay, so mention the value which you want to count. तो मुझे क्या काउंट करना है? मुझे काउंट करना है कि 1 2 3 कितनी बार आया यहाँ पे. सी इन अ लिस्ट दैट 1 2 3 इज प्रेजेंट. मुझे वो काउंट करना है कि कितनी बार वो 1 2 3 उस लिस्ट में प्रेजेंट है. So to that count, you can pass that value. Is enter. What is the value here? 2. Means what? That count, that 1 2 3 is present 2 times in a list. Okay. You want to count the count of what? Zara. So वो Zara count करना है कितनी बार आया. Zara word. See, only one times. So it will count. Okay. This count function return the value. Okay, this count function returning the value. Returning means what? We can store that value in one variable. So अभी मैंने क्या किया? अभी मैंने क्या किया? For example, अभी मुझे XYZ कितने बार आया वो काउंट करना है. Okay, YZ. मैंने वो किस में स्टोर किया? मैंने एक वेरिएबल में स्टोर किया. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने एक J वेरिएबल में स्टोर किया. तो मुझे डिस्प्ले करना है आउटपुट. So here you can just enter the J. See, the value is what? Okay, this function is returning the value means what? You can store that in one variable. Just type that variable name, it will display the output. Okay, so try to implement this, try to execute this. Done. Okay. Okay, next is the extend method. Okay, so the extend method appears append the content to the list. Okay, but now see here the sequence. Now here the sequence means what? To this extend function here, you can pass the set and tuple, and it will extend to the list. Okay. Now see the parameters are the sequence. This is a list of elements, a returning value. See, extend to the extend see the sequence. Okay. Now this sequence can be the set or tuple. It can be the set or tuple, and we are using the set and tuple with extend. Means what? It will extend the list. ओके एक्सटेंड मीन्स व्हाट वो उसमें ऐड करेगा आगे आगे इट विल ऐड ओके जो आपको ऐड करना है डॉट एक्सटेंड जो आपको ऐड करना है वो आपको किस में मेंशन करना है इन अ सीक्वेंस इन दिस राउंड ब्रैकेट यू कैन मेंशन आप क्या वहां पे मेंशन कर सकते हो आप वहां पे सेट भी मेंशन कर सकते हो वहां पे आप टपल भी मेंशन कर सकते हो ओके देखो मैंने यहाँ पे यूज किया एक रेंज फंक्शन यूज किया ओके सो व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ दिस रेंज फंक्शन व्हाट इज यूज ऑफ दिस रेंज फंक्शन सी रेंज रेंज अभी देखो लिस्ट मैंने यूज किया इट विल क्रिएट द लिस्ट ओके सी हियर द लिस्ट कीवर्ड इट विल क्रिएट द लिस्ट ऑफ व्हाट range of 5 means what it will create the range of 5 means what it will generate the value between 0 to 5 okay? 0 to 4 it will generate from the 0 to 4 and here we are creating the list of that and we are storing in list to variable see the output of list 0 to 4 clear range of 5 means what it will create the range of 0 to 4 numbers and it will store that and we are converting that range into the list because here we are using the list keyword we are storing that in one variable list okay and we are just printing the list so what it will print 0 1 2 3 4 okay this is the output ये हमें ये यूज करना है ओके सी ये प्रोग्राम है मुझे क्या करना है देखो यहाँ पे ओके हाँ मैंने अभी क्या किया है लिस्ट 1 डिक्लेयर किया लिस्ट 1 मैंने डिक्लेयर किया उसके बाद हियर आई एम यूजिंग वन रेंज फंक्शन सो इट विल कैलकुलेट द इट विल क्रिएट द रेंज ऑफ नंबर 5 means what it will generate the 0 to 4 numbers and we are converting that 0 to 4 into the list okay we are storing in list to variable okay अभी मुझे क्या करना है मुझे extend method यूज करना है what is the job of extend method it will extend means it will add one list to the another list okay so हमें किसको extend करना है किसमें ऐड करना है list 1 में ऐड करना है so list 1 dot extend ओके क्या ऐड करना है उसमें हमें लिस्ट ओके उसमें हमें क्या ऐड करना है लिस्ट ओके को आपको सिर्फ लिस्ट ही पास करना है ओके सो वी आर पासिंग दिस लिस्ट टू द लिस्ट 1 वी आर एक्सटेंडिंग द लिस्ट 1 विद द लिस्ट 2 ओके और मुझे यहाँ पे प्रिंट करना है इसको एक्सटेंड करेगा वो इट विल एक्सटेंड टू लिस्ट 1 सो हियर आई एम प्रिंटिंग द लिस्ट 1 सीधा आउटपुट इस केमिस्ट्री मैथ उसको मैंने क्या किया एक्सटेंड किया आगे so what it is extending 0 1 2 3 4 see so list 1 is a old list 1 and to that list 1 we are extending with the list 1 we are extending with the list 2 and what is the value of list 2 में हमने क्या स्टोर किया range of 5 means it will create the value between 0 to we are extending okay try to execute this try to execute Done? Is it done? Try to execute at your end. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So अभी आप मुझे बोल टाइप करो इसका आंसर, आपको चैट बॉक्स में इसका आंसर टाइप करना. So what is the difference between, we already discussed about the append, okay? Using append also we can add the element to the list, okay? Using extend also we can add the element to the list, okay? So what is the difference between append and extend? Append का मैंने बोला है drawback क्या है, explain करते हैं. So can you just tell me what is the difference between append and extend? Type your answer in chat box. Type your answer in chat box. What is the difference between append and extend? Append का drawback मैंने बोला है क्या है. Using append and extend we can add element in a string. Okay, both are used to add the element. But what is the drawback of append? And what is the difference? Type your answer in chat box. Type your answer in chat box. Yes, using append we can add only the one value. See the append function. Using append, see, using append we can add only the one value to the list. Okay, आपने यहाँ पे कॉमा करके दूसरा वैल्यू लिखा ना, it will show you the error. Okay, so means what, using append function you can add only the one value at a time in a list. But आपको set up value add करना है, आपको multiple values append करना है, add करना है. So in that case you can use the extend. Okay, see, using extend we can add a multiple values. Extend we can add a multiple value in a list. Yeah. Now next is the index. The index method return the lowest index in the list. An object appears. Okay, and now see, to the index we can use this index with the list. Okay, to this index function we are passing the object. Okay, what this index function will return? It will return the index of that object. Okay, it will serve that object in the list and it will return the index. Means वो कौन से position पे, 0th position पे, first position पे, second position पे, it will return the index of that object. Okay, so to this index we are passing the parameters, we are passing the object. What is the job of index function? Index function return the index of that object. Okay, see the list one. Anisha Kamble, please mute yourself. Anisha Kamble. Anisha. Anisha. Mute yourself. Others, please mute Anisha. Okay, so what is the job of index function? Index function return the index of that object. Okay, so it will serve that object in a list and it will return the index of that object. Now see this program. This is the list one. Okay, the list one physics, chemistry and maths. Okay, अभी मुझे क्या find out करना है? मुझे find out करना है किसका index find out करना है? मुझे chemistry का index find out करना है. कौन से position पे present है वो मुझे find out करना है. Okay, so in index function you can write the object. So यहाँ पे object मैंने क्या लिखा है? Chemistry. What is the job of index function? It will serve that object and it will return the index. So इसका index क्या है? Chemistry का यहाँ पे 1. So it will return a 1. Okay, C sharp. Okay, what is the index of C sharp? यहाँ पे present ही नहीं है. लेट्स एग्जीक्यूट दिस प्रोग्राम। क्या डिस्प्ले करता है? A77। See, the C sharp is not found. Now first we'll execute the first। ये मैं कमेंट में डालती हूँ तब आपको पता चलेगा। हम यहाँ पे क्या फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं? मैंने लिस्ट 1 डिक्लेयर किया। ओके, नाउ फाइंड आउट द इंडेक्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री। मींस वो कौन से पोजीशन पे केमिस्ट्री प्रेजेंट है, मुझे वो फाइंड आउट करना है। हाउ टू परफॉर्म दिस ऑपरेशन? यूज अ लिस्ट 1। लिस्ट 1 में आपको सर्च करना है। सो दिस इज द लिस्ट 1। लिस्ट 1 डॉट इंडेक्स इज अ मेथड। Okay, to that index method you can pass the object। So here we are passing the chemistry to that index, so it will return that position of that। What is the index of chemistry? Is a 1। See, यहाँ पे 0 पे फिजिक्स है, 1 पे क्या है? केमिस्ट्री। ओके, अभी मैंने दूसरा यहाँ पे मैंने ट्राई किया। देखो मैंने क्या किया? प्रिंटफ किया सी शार्प। सी शार्प यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट ही नहीं। ओके, और मैंने उसका इंडेक्स लिया, so it will show me the error। It will show you the error। What is it showing? It is showing chemistry, it is giving the correct output, but for that C sharp it is showing that C sharp is not in list। Okay. Now try to execute this code, find out the index। Try to execute at your end। Try to execute index function। Is it done? Type in chat box। कर रहे हो क्या आप? आपको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है ये सारा। Try to execute। Okay, so next, see, next is the insert। Okay, so using insert method we can insert the object। Okay, but we see if you are inserting the value using insert method, we need to mention that index and that object। आपको कौन से इंडेक्स में ऐड करना है वो आपको इंडेक्स भी आपको स्पेसिफाई करना है और आपको ऑब्जेक्ट भी स्पेसिफाई करना है। इन केस ऑफ इंसर्ट, so it will insert that object in that particular position। Okay, so the syntax of that insert operation, list dot insert in bracket index comma object। तो यहाँ पे मैंने index 1 दिया। Okay, so it will insert this object at a index 1। Okay, so in a insert method these are two compulsory parameter, index and object। So using insert method we can insert the object at a particular index। Okay, the parameter list is what? Index and object। Okay, clear? See, अभी मैंने यहाँ पे क्या है? list 1 लिया। Okay, so here I'm adding biology at index 1। Okay, and printing the list। मैं एग्जीक्यूट करती हूँ ये को। लिस्ट वन, old list. Okay. And here we are inserting the new value. And after new value, this is showing me the object list. Here list one मैंने declare किया. Okay, we are just printing the list one here. Sorry, the variable is one. We are printing the list one here. Okay. And here we are adding, we are inserting the value. What we are inserting? We are inserting the new value biology. Okay. कहाँ पे insert कर रहे हैं हम biology? At a position 1. तो 0 1 तो कहाँ पे वो insert होगा? वो in between physics and chemistry, it will add biology. And here we again we are after updating we are again displaying that value. Okay, so the program name is insert. Old list is a physics chemistry map. That updated list we are adding at index 1. So here it is adding the biology at position 1. Clear? So now try to execute this insert operation. Okay, try to execute. हो गया? Type in chat box. Is it done? Okay. यहाँ पे आपने एक भी पैरामीटर मिस किया तो इट विल शो यू द एरर. Okay, so two parameters are compulsory. The first one is index and second is a object. Okay, so the next one is a pop method. Okay, so what is the use of pop method? So using pop method we can remove that object. Okay, so here in a pop method, if you are using the pop method, in that case we need to mention the index of that object. Okay, so we can mention the index of that object. Okay, and it will remove that object. Now see here the object, see here the object is nothing but is an optional parameter. Okay, if that object is not specified, in that case it will remove the last element. Okay, if the object is not specified here, if this is a blank, see आपने pop use किया round and closing empty bracket, so in that case it will remove the last element. Okay, but if you want to remove the specific element, in that case we need to mention that index of that object. See, it's an optional parameter. In index of that object is to be removed from the list, so we need to find we need to put here the index. Okay, again this is, see, पॉप, यहाँ पे देखो पॉप मैंने यूज किया. ओके, यहाँ पे मैंने इंडेक्स नहीं मेंशन किया. So what it will remove, what it will pop, it will pop the last element. So here the last element is a math, so it will pop. So list now. So मैंने यहाँ पे क्या यूज किया, सिर्फ पॉप यूज किया. यहाँ पे मैंने क्या यूज किया, मैंने वो स्ट्रिंग में लिख दिया आपको पता चलेगा. पॉप वन यूज किया. So it will print the list one here. यहाँ पे मैं जस्ट लिस्ट So here we are printing the list. We are using pop function with the list. Pop means what? It will remove the last element. Here the last element is a mass, so it will remove that. Again, after removing, we are printing. Again, we are removing the index, okay, element from the index 1. Okay, so here at the index 1, what is the present? 0, 1. So it will remove the biology and it will print. So A77. It's a list. We are using pop function. Okay, pop function means what? If the index is not specified, it will remove the last element. Last element is a math. So देखो यहाँ पे mass उसने remove किया. Okay. Now pop 1. Pop means what? It will यहाँ पे हम आपको क्या mention करना है? Index का. यहाँ पे आपको लिखना नहीं है कि आपको क्या inside double code आपको value नहीं लिखना है. It is compulsory to pass the index. Okay, वो index ही accept करेगा pop में. Okay, so pop 1 means what? It will remove the element which is present at index 1. Index 1 में क्या present है? 0, 1. So it will remove the biology. So this is out. Okay. Now execute this code. Done. So by default, it will remove the last element. If you want to remove the specific element, you need to pass the index. Okay. Again, this pop function. Now see here, this pop function return the value. Okay. This pop function return the value. Okay. So मैंने अभी यहाँ पे एक यूज किया n वेरिएबल. So n is equal to list of pop 1. और अभी मैंने n पे मैं स्टोर कर रही हूँ ना आउटपुट इसका. So here instead of list, here you can use the n. Print the output of this function. यहाँ पे ये रिटर्न करता है. So in that case, we can store the value in one variable. Okay. So कौन से वेरिएबल में हमने स्टोर किया? n. And we are printing the value of n. See. We are printing what the biology. See, अभी यहाँ पे देखो क्या कर रहा है. See, pop 1. Okay. So हम pop कर रहा है value. Okay. We are using the pop function. Will pop the value which is present at index 1. Index 1 में क्या present है? Biology. Okay. It will pop that value. And here we can this function return that value. जो आपने delete किया ना, it will return that value. So हमने return करके हमने कौन से इसमें store किया? n में store किया. Okay. तो यहाँ पे उसने क्या return किया? Biology return किया. Okay. And we are storing in n. We are printing here. So see, in output it is a present pop 1. Pop 1 में क्या किया हमने यहाँ पे? ये value display कर रहा है. Okay. Previous हमने क्या किया था? Previous हमने यहाँ पे क्या display किया था? List display किया था ना? So see, if you display the list, it will show you the list after removing the biology. और मुझे क्या करना है? जो element उसने remove करना है, वो मुझे print करना है. So in that case, you can assign the value to that one variable. Okay, and you can print that. So यहाँ पे वो क्या देगा? आउटपुट जो वैल्यू रिमूव किया है, it will display that. Here we are storing that value in n and we are printing. आपको लिस्ट प्रिंट करना है. So print. यहाँ पे लिख दूँ deleted element. Deleted. यहाँ पे मैं लिख दूँ लिस्ट. Using pop 1. Okay. So here it will, यहाँ पे मैं क्या यूज करूंगी, लिस्ट 1. सी, डिलीटेड एलिमेंट, कौन सा एलिमेंट उसने पॉप किया है, बायोलॉजी. एंड लिस्ट आफ्टर यूजिंग पॉप 1. सो हियर वी आर प्रिंटिंग द लिस्ट एंड हियर वी आर प्रिंटिंग द एलिमेंट व्हिच इज डिलीटेड. क्लियर. अभी ये भी ट्राई करके देखो लास्ट 2 मिनट्स. Done. Okay. Okay, so the pop, next is the remove function. Okay, using remove function we can remove the item. Okay, so we can remove the elements from the list. Okay, but this remove function does not return any value. Like pop return the value, but this remove function does not return the any value. Okay, and see, to this remove function we are passing the object. See, to remove function we are passing what, that object. आपको क्या remove करना है, मुझे यहाँ पे क्या remove करना है, biology remove करना है. You can pass that object to the remove function. यहाँ पे index pass नहीं करना है. In a pop you can pass the index, but in remove function pass that directly, you can pass that value. Okay, plus this remove function does not return any value. Clear. This remove, okay, so we'll remove the biology. We are printing list now. Okay, biology उसने यहाँ पे remove किया, मैं लिखती हूँ यहाँ पे क्या रिमूव किया, मैथ्स. यहाँ पे बायोलॉजी रिमूव किया, यहाँ पे क्या रिमूव किया, नेक्स्ट लाइन में मैथ्स. तो वी कैन यूज द रिमूव फंक्शन, बट आपको रिमूव फंक्शन में क्या यूज करना है, आपको ऑब्जेक्ट देना है, इंडेक्स नहीं देना है उसका. यू नीड टू पास द ऑब्जेक्ट जो आपको रिमूव करना है. ओके, एंड दिस फंक्शन डज नॉट रिटर्न एनी वैल्यू. नाउ ट्राई टू एग्जीक्यूट दिस. Okay, done. Done. At your end. Okay, so using remove we can remove the object. Clear. The next is the copy. Okay, so copy list. Copy list means what, we can copy. Okay, we can store the copy of one list into the another list. Okay, so just use this copy function. Okay, use this copy function. Now see, I will use, for example, मैंने यहाँ पे a use किया. A मैंने list लिया 1 2 3 4 5. ये लिस्ट है, मुझे कॉपी करना है. फॉर एग्जांपल मुझे अभी ये p वेरिएबल में कॉपी करना है. p इज इक्वल टू, मैं क्या करूंगी, a डॉट कॉपी. It will copy list A. Okay, it will copy list A to the variable T. Okay, अभी मुझे प्रिंट करना है, सो प्रेस C. T में उसने क्या किया है, प्रिंट किया है, कॉपी किया है. Okay, तो वी कैन यूज दैट कॉपी फंक्शन. A मैंने लिस्ट क्रिएट किया. ओके, आपको कॉपी करना है. A लिस्ट मुझे किस में कॉपी करना है, T में कॉपी करना है. सो हाउ टू राइट दैट, A डॉट कॉपी. सो इट विल कॉपी द लिस्ट A इनटू द T. ओके, मैंने डिस्प्ले करने के लिए जस्ट पुट द वेरिएबल नेम T. सो इट विल display the copied list. Yeah. Done. So here again the copy is an inbuilt function. Copy the one string into the another string. Okay. See, next is the reverse function. Okay, so the reverse function, it will reverse the same. Okay, it will revert the object which are present in a list. Okay, so by default, it will reverse means what? It will display in one order. Okay, so by default it will display in ascending order. Suppose आपने reverse use किया, देखो मैंने अभी आपके क्या use किया, list dot reverse. So by default it will reverse this string in ascending order. क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैंने कौन सा भी मेंशन नहीं किया ना, कौन से इसमें आपको वो रिवर्स करना है, कौन से इसमें आपको स्टार्ट करना है. Sorry, this is the reverse function. This is the reverse function. Using the reverse function, we can reverse that string. Reverse means what? You can store. It will display that string in a reverse order. Okay. See, this is a string list. Okay. So ascending. Sorry, मैंने वो ascending descending का बोला, वो next इसमें reverse. Just first we are discussing about the reverse method. So what is the use of reverse method? Using reverse method, we can reverse the string. Reverse means what? It will display in a reverse order. ओके, सो फिजिक्स बायोलॉजी केमिस्ट्री मैथ है, तो आपने रिवर्स यूज किया, वो कैसे डिस्प्ले करेगा? मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी एंड फिजिक्स. यही देते हैं. तो आपको रिवर्स करना है, लिस्ट वन मुझे रिवर्स करना है. तो कैसे करना है? लिस्ट वन डॉट रिवर्स. And to display this list one, okay, see, display the list in reverse order. Now execute this reverse operation. Execute the reverse method. Execute the reverse operation. Okay. Now next. Okay, now reverse is a sort function. Now see here we are using the sort functions. Here we can sort the list in ascending order or in descending order. Okay, यहाँ पे just मैंने sort function use किया. We are using the sort function. The by default it will sort that list in ascending order. Okay, by default it will sort this list in ascending order. Okay, so see, this is the example of ascending order. A list है, so it will sort that list in. So it will stop sort and the list now. यहाँ पे लिखती हूँ मैं by default. By default. By default. Okay. So by default it will print in ascending order. See, ये list है. ये 77. Okay. Save this program. Save this program. By default it will sort in first. 1 minute. Okay, so by default it will sort in ascending order. See. Okay. अभी मुझे उसका ऑर्डर ये करना है, डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में सॉर्ट करना है. ओके, तो सपोज मैंने दूसरा लिस्ट दिया है यहाँ पे, लिस्ट 2 है. अभी मुझे डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में करना है, बाय डिफॉल्ट इट विल सॉर्ट इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर, अभी मुझे डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में करना है, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे, लिस्ट टू डॉट सॉर्ट, सॉर्ट फंक्शन टाइप reverse is equal to reverse is equal to 2 means what, it will display that list in a descending order. यहाँ पे मुझे प्रिंट करना है कंट्रोल सी भी descending order, descending order list to descending में क्या है ना, यहाँ पे क्या होगा list, by default it will sort in ascending order, it will sort the list one, हमने यहाँ पे कुछ पैरामीटर मेंशन नहीं किया, so by default it will sort the list one in ascending order, we are printing that and again we are declaring the list two. Okay, अभी ये आपको descending में करना है, तो how to perform this operation, you in a sort function type reverse is equal to 2, so it will reverse is true means what, it will display in descending order. First is ascending order by default and next is a descending order. Okay, try to execute this code. Done. Done. Okay, so this is a sorting of a list in ascending and descending order. Okay. Now last function is the clear function. See, using clear function, we can clear the list. Okay. See, the list dot clear. We can clear the list using clear. अभी मुझे क्या करना है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी मुझे मैंने अभी यहाँ पे ए लिस्ट है, अभी मुझे क्लियर करना है, तो आपको क्या यूज करना है, ए डॉट क्लियर, और मैंने अभी ए लिखा, देखो इस लिस्ट इज द क्लियर. ओके, मैंने ए ऑलरेडी मैंने डिफाइन किया था, उसमें क्या था 1 2 3 4, वी आर यूजिंग ए डॉट क्लियर. It will clear the list, it will remove all the elements from that list, और मैंने a display किया, see this list is empty now. Okay, so using clear method we can clear the list. First declare one list and use a clear method into that list a. Done. Okay, so today's all the topics are covered. Okay, all the topics are covered, we have covered all the functions of list. Okay, all the functions of list. So any doubt in this, any doubt in this?
No doubt, ma'am.
I will share the recording of the today's session. So I will share the PPT. Okay. Okay, so it's actually the multiple updation. Okay, so we'll cover that multiple updation in functions. The function we need to write a function for that to perform a multiple operation. Okay, so here we can update only single value at a time using that functions. But if you want to update the multiple value, we need to use that function. Okay, we need to use that update inside the loop. Okay, so in a function topic will cover that multiple updation. We need to write the function for that. Okay, in a command we can update only the single value. Okay. So in multiple updation, we need to write that update. See here. Now see how to perform update operation. See. This is updating the list. We need to, if you want to update, we can use the index. मुझे second index position का value update करना है. Okay, so here with the help of this, we can update only the single element at a time. If you update that list, if you perform the multiple update, in that case, we need to write the code inside the loop. Okay, so in the at the time of the function, the ma'am will explain you how to update, how to perform a multiple update. So the today's session is over. Now you can leave this meeting. If you have any doubt,
Thank you, ma'am.
stay here. Otherwise, you can leave.